Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Comedy Collision Podcast. I am your host, Nick Hannick. This is episode 85. Holy crap. We made it to 85 episodes. Chicago people, 85 Bears. 85 is just, it's a fun number. So that's all I got. Fun with numbers. Great movie. And we will get on our way. All right, welcome back. We are here. Welcome. You are now. If you don't know who this guy is, I am. Let me introduce myself first as the host, though. My name is Nick Next Level Hannick, and to my right we have.
I don't have a nickname off the top of my head to give myself on the spot like that.
All right, we just have Justin then. Not really.
Pleased to be back.
Yeah, but you're ready. You're ready. Starting off down here. You should have come up with something on the spot there, right? 3, 2, 1. Justin, Pickle Bottoms. Pickle Bottoms. All right. Justin Pickle Bottoms, Bjorseth in the booth. Thank you. We got Christian Henningsmeyer, Christian, the Chachki, Henningsmeyer behind the camera. So everyone's got nicknames today on this episode, and that's just how we're going to go forward. Minute and 45 in here. We got nothing to talk about. Actually, we have everything to talk about. You know that? Happy June, everybody. Happy June to you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And no, that's it. I'm wishing you a good month, man.
Yeah.
There's no joke
I know
there.
what that means.
It's not. No, there's no. It means nothing. I'm just happy to have my buddy here in the summer. I got a new hat. It's one of those trendy hats that Eddie. You went to go see Eddie Pepitone. You know
Eddie
who that
Money.
is? Yeah, nope, different guy. This is a comedian. He says, do you ever find a hat that takes away 25 years of despair? And I think this is the hat that did it for me. Shane Gillis wears this hat. Aaron Rodgers wears this hat. Other people. Huga House? Huege? How do you think you say that? The Hugas? Huega?
Juega?
Wait, I think that's racist. I think that might be a little. I don't know who that offended.
You tell me, Christian.
Yeah,
That's just in Spanish.
We're obviously brought to you by Bai. I'm having a Zambia Bing cherry flavored one. Not my favorite. Tastes a little bit like cough syrup, but we're not sponsored by them yet. So this is all irrelevant.
What happened to the milk or whatever?
What do you mean the milk? Oh, the protein drink?
Yeah.
That was getting too big, right? We have to fit 2 people back here. If it's just me and my arms are just, if my arms were about this size of the table, once I was drinking that protein drink, we wouldn't have room for you.
That's true.
So I'm growing. I'm a growing boy. I'm actually still growing. I'm 26 years old, still growing, brain's still developing. And I'm 6 foot right now, I am 6 foot right now. If you look at my license, I'm 6 foot. And I don't know where my license is right now, but
Measured in 2014.
Well, I didn't shrink.
Well,
I didn't. I'm not going down, dude. I'm young. I'm spry. We know I'm spry. Dude, my knee just went. Could you get that on the camera? Is that over the laptop? I don't know. My knee went.
showing knee on the pod today.
Yeah, it's getting crazy, dude. It's getting crazy. But how have you been, man? It's your 4th time.
3rd time.
Is it third?
Third time.
But 4 because of the
We
double
did the
episode.
two-parter with Glennon.
That's why
I was on that with him, and then you and I were on just the 2 of us last fall. This is the 3rd time. Where does that rank among guests? Have I caught up to Kamari?
Yeah, so this is your 3rd time?
Yes.
Like you've just tied Kamari Green Truman for his record on most appearances on the Comedy Collision podcast. Congrats, man. That's a big. Not everyone gets that. That's a nice achievement to have in your bag.
I'm honored, and Kamari, if you're watching this, it's a pleasure to share this honor with you.
Kamari, he'll be back, but right now he is currently on his honeymoon. He got married over the weekend, 2 weekends ago, I guess now. But this is monthly, so from last episode to now, he's a married man. This is it was a fun wedding. They did some kind of thing at the wedding where he kind of tried to make it like a rap video. I don't know if Christian, you could kind of put in. I hit the mic. That's gonna be blowing out people's ears. If you could do something like with the effects or something like gangster, but like that's what Kamari did on like the dance floor with like this whole editing team, and everyone was kind of behind him, like making it seem like a rap video. He wanted it like that. It was a Travis Scott song. I think his whole life has been up, like living up for that one moment right there.
Didn't Sam do something similar?
Who's Sam? Oh, Rise. yeah. Our little friend Sam. I say little because he's like 5'6".
Yeah, he's
a little short guy. He's a little short. Now me, 6 foot even. And I don't even want to hear it from anybody that it's made it
We're
up.
getting
to
the
anything.
tape measure out before this one ends.
At the bachelor
Draw him
party,
on the wall.
At Kamari's bachelor party, they had a girl was walking around with a tape measure calling bullshit on guys. It was kind of like, what the hell? We're having a nice night. I don't need you to call me out for.
Well, she can't have a nice night without tearing down men out in Nashville. That's her problem.
It wasn't. Yeah, that's where I became
far
Nikki
too
Nashville.
common these days.
Did we talk about? I think we made a podcast right since that. I think we talked about Nashville. Nashville was awesome. It was cool. And now I went to Orlando. Orlando was a vibe. My first ever work conference in the heart of Disney, basically. It was Florida's hot. Okay. Florida's hot, and everyone goes,
It's
obviously,
awful.
yeah. It's. I thought it was like kind of like all the athletes live down there. Tiger.
Yeah, he's had a lot of fun down there.
Yeah, it's like almost too much, and
almost.
and it's like, dude, you're so sweaty constantly. It's terrible.
It's terrible. It's uninhabitable.
Like, even
for
getting in
the
the
summer
pool,
months.
you don't feel better.
No.
It's
just
the
wet.
worst.
It's just you just go from being wet to more
Yeah,
wet.
a wet with a chemical.
Which
in
isn't
it.
always
Yeah.
a bad thing, but in this context, it probably is.
Yeah, okay. We're just over the 5-minute mark. All right, this is a family show. You know that, which leads me
Sorry,
to
Mom.
we got a lot of different things to discuss in here. But Orlando was cool. There was this one chick. She was an absolute vibe. Dude, you ever meet someone? She's just a vibe. She's a very cool person.
Sure.
We were doing bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we did a bit about Josh coming out and like how I would react to that. It was real nice. It was supportive. I
sounds
was very
awesome.
supportive. Yeah, dude, it was great.
Why didn't she come back to Chicago with you?
Because she was traveling the world. She's going to Pittsburgh, all around the world.
Pittsburgh, world traveler. I've been twice. You tell her that.
Oh man, I don't even want to say Napa on the next one, but at least that's the whole country. She's doing the whole thing. Oh no, she was cool. She's funny. She was hilarious. Yeah, but yeah. So she's got her passport. She's going around.
Yeah.
It was cool. And now we're back, and then we got we got a show coming up at Rabbit Hole again in August. But I think in August we're going to be doing another show, which we're again. I think maybe I hinted to it in the last episode, but we're getting a little farther. We got a couple more people on the lineup. We're not announcing anything yet, but we got a big show coming soon. The July episode, we will announce it. There it is. That's a spoiler. It will be announced on the July episode. It's a spoiler for the spoiler. It's like Inception.
Is it a spoiler or is it an announcement?
It's the announcement of the announcement, though.
The spoiler of the announcement.
Yeah.
The teaser.
It's a teaser trailer for sure. For sure.
Those are in these days.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
it for everything.
Yeah. So it's the teaser for the trailer for the announcement of the surprise. So it's going to be great. It's going to be big. And we're going to get some people out to see some comedy. I'm working on a new 15 minutes. So if you saw me before, this will hopefully be somewhat different. But I don't want to promise anything. Sometimes the jokes just don't fly the way they need to fly, and you need to just do the same material, and then people laugh at that. You feel good about it for the moment, but then at the same time, you're like, damn it, am I not coming up with anything new? I thought I'm an artist. I'm not an artist. But,
You got some good ones in the bag,
Yeah.
though. I mean, you play the hits for a reason. The virginity story, I laugh
play
every
the
time.
hits. Yeah, I'm like a real Rolling Stones, which we're seeing Thursday. How about that?
Thursday night, yes.
I get to go with, that's loud. I get to go with, what's it called? With you guys, you and your family, who are the biggest Rolling Stones fans I've ever met. I'm very excited because if I want to do something like that, something that's like iconic, like seeing the Rolling Stones, you want to do it with like the right culture, the right people there. And so I'm very happy to be going with you guys. If he was to come to a Packers game, I would like him to come with me and my roommate. It's just
I mean,
you
that
want to be
would
with people who want to
outrageous
be
for me
there.
to do anything otherwise. But yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, it's going to be epic.
Yeah, I mean, you want to be there with people who are like loving it. So, I'm excited. But yeah, it's been a good time. You been watching anything on TV?
Have I been watching anything on TV? Christ. Actually, well, aside from the Stanley Cup final, which just ended last night, disappointing ending. I know you were all in on Edmonton. Hannick and I like Edmonton. I like McDavid, but I had kind of gotten on I basically died on the hill that they would choke like they do every year and underperform in the playoffs. So, drunkenly running my mouth about it, Hannick and I made a $200 bet, the largest wager I've ever placed on a single event, on the Game 7 against Vancouver rounds ago.
Perfect choke game.
Perfect choke game. Perfect choke spot. They were on the road, but they were favorites, so it was like, all you need is Vancouver to come up here, lose that bet, and then Edmonton proceeds to knock out my Stanley Cup future bet on Dallas, all for me to turn around and lose a bunch of money betting on them in the Stanley Cup final. So they got me every round. Yeah. Every chance they had. So
that's I was gonna see if you were gonna send a text saying they choked in Game 7, and
they did.
I was like, this is as far as they could go without choking. But
the Panthers are the best team. Obviously, that was apparent from how they took care since the first round when they took care of Tampa. This is Talking Puck, by the way. We were major
Talking Puck with Nicky Pucks.
Aside from that, that my roommate's watching The Sopranos through for the first time, so I've enjoyed.
Oh, you've been watching that? Okay.
With him, and we're about halfway through season 4 thereabouts. So, taking a lot of time watching that, which is great. It's one of the best shows ever, but you forget how actually fucking great it is.
Yeah, the problem with me with that show is at the end you just want so much more out of James Gandolfini. And he's gone. He's not even, obviously he's not in the movie. So it's like, you can't even watch the movie and feel.
No spoilers, but he's dead.
Well, no, he's
dead. The actor.
Yeah. The character is up for debate, and I'll let the fans take that one. I've been watching a lot of murder and rape docs.
Okay, that's a good pace changer right there. True crime shit?
Yeah. Sure.
Or just as opposed to fantasy? What are we working with here?
No, dude, I like to put on murder docs and then try to solve the murder before we actually find out it actually is this person. And I was 2 for 2. I will say this: one of the second one, it is called What Jennifer Did. And when I figured out it was the daughter, aka Jennifer, in the second scene, I then kind of put together what Jennifer did was murder. Yeah, okay. It was. Yeah, kind of a right under your chin decision.
I hate when they do that shit. Like, why?
Yeah, why?
I like the mystery.
This one was more just like, it was so messed up. It was. She came in. She called 911. Was like begging for her. Like during break-in, she called 911, and no one came out there in time. The parents were shot. One was dead. The other one lived. Was not, spoiler alert, wasn't supposed to live. Because then it turns out she actually organized the hit on her parents.
Wow. Yeah. So she wasn't even the
That's what Jennifer did.
Yeah, okay.
That's what Jennifer did.
That's pretty fucked up, yeah.
And the dad was like, yeah, he saw Jennifer walking with the people. And and she went in the police department, obviously getting questioned when your parents get murdered and you're involved. Just lying, and thinking she was getting away with it, and did not. So that's what Jennifer did again. But, that's besides that, I watched some Baby Reindeer. You haven't seen it yet. It's a fantastic show.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's hear fantastic.
It everywhere. It feels like, is it like a Rudolph prequel or like?
Don't steal my bit. No, just kidding.
Is that? I
okay,
should have
cool.
gone to your last rabbit
If you
hole
wanted
show.
the new 15 minutes, there goes 2 minutes. It's about how Rudolph is on Baby Reindeer now, and it's the whole thing. But no, it's about the murder thing. It's the murder. It's terrible what happened to this guy. No, wait, no murder in this. This is just. But that's horrible. It's real messed up what happened to this guy. He got by like a Harvey Weinstein kind of guy.
Okay.
Are we gonna get in trouble saying that word a bunch? I don't know. And he was just trying to grow it, trying to grow his comedy career. And it was like a Harvey Weinstein guy, and there was a lot of drugs involved, and it's a pretty graphic scene. It's tough to watch.
Is this a true thing?
So they say it's true. So that's not even the problem. I mean, obviously it's horrible what happened, but the real issue at hand in the show, like that is a flashback. The real issue at hand is she's getting stalked by this girl constantly throughout the whole thing, and she calls him baby reindeer, hence the title of the show. It's fascinating. So he accuses this woman of 41,000 emails, some hundreds of Facebook messages, and I don't know about texts, but like all these astronomical numbers. At the end of this, spoiler alert, I guess, kind of at the end of the series, the girl gets arrested. In real life, she didn't get arrested. She didn't get a charge for any of this. And then Piers Morgan had her on, and she claims this guy's just trying to get money. Like, I didn't stalk this guy at all.
Piers Morgan?
She went on Piers Morgan. Out of all the shows, she didn't pick Comedy Closure Podcast.
I know you were a close second.
I've sent in.
She should be sitting where I'm sitting right now. You guys should be having this conversation.
Exactly. It would have been a great, detailed conversation. I would have got the truth out of her, I'll tell you that. But she didn't. She went on Piers, and she says it's all bullshit. So now they're going to, if that's true, Netflix says in the beginning, this is a true story. So they're, like, liable now. And imagine the defamation that, I'm using some big words right now. The defamation of this woman's...
Her character. Yeah, I mean, that's tough to come back from.
All I could think was ego. I was like, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I mean, you were labeled as a stalker.
Yeah, it's not a good. I mean, it's
didn't
not good.
Imagine wakes up, he's like, wait, I didn't do that.
I wouldn't want that label.
I asked the guy for a beer. Yeah, that's crazy. And so go watch the show. That last part of it really does not even matter. But I also hate when people spoil something and then they go, that doesn't even matter, and it completely matters. But yeah, so we'll see who wins this court case. We're back. It's time for our favorite segment. We are gonna do some Reddit stuff. I got a bunch of Reddit stuff to do. We got the Am I the Asshole? We got the what else? Dating advice, and then we got I think those are it. Maybe one other thing. Oh, for a weird first date, I actually have on there too. Excuse me, edit that out. I just burped. Dude, I've been having so many caramels lately.
Caramels?
I have been on a caramel roller coaster. I've been having the Werthers, the hard ones.
Yeah, I know what they are.
And then I had the chewy ones too. I have had probably 3 bags in the last week. Yeah,
that might cut that. Actually, that's something you should keep to yourself.
I just all day I'm just popping them, man. I can't stop.
Chew gum, eat a mint, or anything but just caramel.
The roof of my mouth is so like scraped up right now. I've been sucking against it. Pause, and and yeah, man. But they're delicious, and you have a good salted caramel, like a chewy salted caramel. I have from Costco. I got them.
Yeah.
Blow your socks off. Forget it.
I'll have to take your word for it.
I'm telling you, man, they're great. All right, we're back doing the Reddit advice here. This one was sent in by Pickleback himself, Justin Pickleback Bjorseth here.
Is that how you came up with this?
I don't know. No, I just.
Oh shit! No, this is what I actually sent you.
You sent me this.
I did not post. I did not post this. Reddit.
Well, I don't know. He might have posted
it. No. I saw this on Twitter.
He sent me it as a text message. Actually, I know I see it online
as a joke.
Yeah, Elephant Free posted it. My boyfriend drank another woman's breast milk.
Oh yeah.
She's 24. This is a 25-year-old female talking about her 24-year-old male boyfriend. My boyfriend drank another woman's breast milk.
As one does.
He got it off Facebook Marketplace.
That could be the funniest part.
Someone had posted they had an excess supply they wanted to give to babies in need. I tried to tell him that. She's like pleading with him. But he
for the babies.
Yeah, but he disagreed and said it was for everybody. And because it was free, he went to get it. He literally fucking drank it. He got the milk and he drank it. I am so disgusted. To me, this is like cheating. To him, he says it was just an experiment. He says, am I overreacting? But I feel sick. Am I the asshole? Hey, run for the hills.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like cheating, but he's obviously a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
that
I wouldn't mark this up as cheating either. I mark it up as fucked up.
It's worse than cheating.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'd rather.
At least cheating, it's like I don't want to say like a natural urge.
It's
but
a norm. It happens
it's
in this
way more
community.
normalized than drinking a random woman's breast milk. I'll tell you that.
For babies in need. He should have. This is what you do. You got to go tell him that there's a big sale or another.
I mean, he paid for it.
No, free.
Oh, it was free.
This was free. Yeah.
Apology. Send a letter to him. I apologize.
Come on, this guy's in fucked up right there. It's free.
I mean,
He's not crazy.
I don't know. I'm kind of on his side.
Now this is what you do. You go tell him that in another town over, there's more breast milk. Maybe this time of like a different race. Get a little,
yeah,
a little kind of Mexican,
I mean, if he
a little
wants
spicy
to do a
with it.
proper experiment, he's got
try different
see it
races.
through. Yeah.
And if he's not racist too,
Yeah.
that's another thing. He might be. I'm never gonna call a man a bigot, but
This would be a tough way to find out.
yeah. So you tell him that, and then as soon as he pulls out of your driveway, you get your girlfriend to come over, and you guys pack everything up that's yours, and you get out of there. You don't tell him. You just bail, and you never see this guy again because he's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
If that's not the main subject there, this guy's a serial killer. He's gonna get you.
Yeah.
No doubt. You're gonna get got.
Oh, he's bad news.
They're gonna get got. I promise. Run for the hills. Christian, run for the hills. If you could get like maybe the words that pop. I don't know. The editing on this thing. He's got his podcast now, but we'll see. You think we could get the letters? Maybe we can get the letters.
I like that. Never commit to anything.
Yeah, just
but leave enough hope where Annex,
you know how to
come
set
back
a
with
fence.
the letters. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, he does this. It's like, we can get the letters. I'm like, yeah, I can work. And it's like, well, can we get the podcast also tomorrow? It's like,
No, I don't say tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've never said
Christian,
tomorrow.
we want this by midnight. This has to come out before the Stone Show.
I've never said tomorrow. All right. Yeah. So this.
By the way, if we can get it today, that would
Yeah, I'll pay you more. It's like shipping. I just try to pay you more. All right. Yeah. Okay. So back to the episode. Yeah. So she's got to get out of that. This one's cold. This one is the most. I don't think you've been on one of these. The Bizarre First Date Reddit advice. I guess not even advices, but just segments on the show. Have you ever been?
No,
you haven't done this one. All right. So
Crazy.
We're gonna read a bad first date, and then we're gonna talk about what we would have done in her situation. I assume this is, it says I'm a woman. So get in that mindset.
already am.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun. All right. That was cheesy. That was dumb.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go.
She
All
almost saved the Oilers season.
Yeah.
Right?
She's,
Pay some
who?
respect.
What? Oh.
Shania Twain?
How?
She's saying the...
That was Alanis Morissette.
What?
Alanis Morissette sang the national anthem.
No, not the Panthers last night. Shania was in the Oilers locker room before, I think, Game 4 when they started their
Was
march
this
back.
a thing?
I'm pretty sure it
Oh,
was.
wow.
We'll double check.
Yeah.
And
So
we'll
Christian,
cut this
get
if
on
not.
this.
Yeah.
Christian
Shania
will
Twain
figure it
Oilers
out.
right now.
Yeah. All right. Just had the most bizarre first date ever. I'm a woman in my mid-20s. A while ago, I broke an engagement to an absolute human dumpster fire. Damn. And have spent over a year in some pretty intensive therapy to unpack everything and recover. I finally feel ready to try dating again. It's great. My coworker set me up with her husband's friend on a blind date. All right. We texted back and forth for a while, agreeing to meet up in person.
How could they text if they're blind?
Can we get through this, please?
Yeah.
We texted back and forth for a while before agreeing to meet up in person. He seemed nice and funny on text. We ended up going to grab a bite on my lunch break today since it worked best for both of us. That's such an interesting time to do a first date. I don't like that. It was a little awkward, but I wasn't expecting an instant connection. Yeah, I mean, well, it's midday. You're just
how are you going to connect with someone if you're not even drunk?
Yeah, well,
There's your
no.
problem.
You people could have just like a good connect. Like they have personalities that match.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And then, Yeah, but it also helps to.
Sometimes they like read the same books and stuff. It's not all about drinking. In fact, a lot of people don't drink and they still find happiness and love.
I find that hard to believe. Can you fact check that too, Christian, while you're looking up the Shania Twain thing?
I think we need to check you into rehab. I think this is off the rails. Or you wrote in about the breast milk too. Let's not forget.
Well, there's no booze in that.
All right. In not an instant connection, we just talked casually and eventually asked me if I have any pets. I have a cat. I adopted her during my recovery after I left my abusive ex-fiance. And why did I make a joke?
During my recovery.
Yeah, and she's
like, that's a punchline.
No, I meant because the AA you were in are going to hopefully get into. She's my everything. Her cats are everything. I absolutely adore that cat. We get it. She's my baby. My family, they call me crazy cat lady. I love that pet. I told him I have a cat. New paragraph, same sentence. As soon as I said that, his face dropped and his demeanor changed. He said in the nastiest tone, I fucking hate cats. I felt pretty good with how I delivered that one.
It's because you mean it.
Yeah. No, I'm not a big cat guy either. I just stared at him and said, okay. Because how do you even respond to that? He was apparently flabbergasted and repeated he hates cats and then asked what I plan to do about it. This is, by the way, 1 p.m. I think this is just 1 p.m., right?
Yeah, they're at,
at like a Five Guys.
Screaming at yeah.
I said, what do you mean? And he asked me what I plan to do about the cat since he said, what do you mean? And he asked me what I plan to do about the cat when he comes over since he hates them. And I laughed and asked why he assumed he would be coming over to my place. All right, that's a little back and forth right there.
I don't think it's as fun. I don't know if it was as lighthearted as you're making it right now, but I like to think
no,
so.
because she laughed. She's trying to be like playful now, I think.
Yeah.
And he got so red in the face and asked if I was breaking up with him over a cat. Is this not the first date still? I informed him I never considered us to be together to begin with. I think this guy's insane, dude.
Yeah, this is.
This why you'd be the breast milk guy.
Yeah, same dude looking for a new batch of milk.
He then called me a bitch and told me I could pay for my own food. I already had planned to. All right, you have to put that. I just shrugged and found a way to excuse myself. Seriously, what the hell? I'm more annoyed that I wasted my time and money to deal with a weirdo. Yeah, there you go. So, would you ever? I can't believe how aggressive this guy just got over that.
Well, it's like he asked her about her pets, and like cats are the second most common pet after dogs.
Sure.
Like what?
Yeah, if not one.
If she would have said something outrageous, maybe his reaction after is still way weird. But like, what if you ask her if she has pets and you feel that strongly about cats? Like, I don't even know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what your
something
end result's gonna be.
Yeah, there's something deeper to this.
This guy's a maniac.
Yeah, he's a maniac. This guy's crazy.
Breaking up at 5.
Somebody stop him. Yeah, he definitely is. He sounds like the same guy as the breast milk guy. So,
just a total maniac.
Yeah, these two girls, they're 0 for 2. Yeah, stay strong out there, ladies. 0 for 2 though. But now we're gonna touch. Here we go on the guys' point of view. 26 years old, still never had a girlfriend. Should I just give up? That's sad. I didn't know. I didn't get it. Just said 26 years old and still never had a girlfriend. I didn't know what was continued. But no, right off the bat, don't give up. You're 26. I'm 26. He's 36 and he's 26. Because at this point, I feel like I just should. I can't even be bothered to meet people now because I know it will never happen for me. Okay. Dating apps never work, never get matches. My inability is making my life negative. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to die alone, yada, yada, yada. I didn't mean to yada, 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 his dying alone thing. But we get the point. You need help. You need some motivation. All right. That's why we're here. This is why we have a dating advice section, dude. Yes, I'm single. Yes, you're single. Yes, we're not dating anybody. But.
That's the kindest way you could have put it.
But. We're going to motivate this guy. How does he go out and meet somebody potentially?
Just go to a bar. buy a girl a drink. I don't know. I mean, like dating apps, like get the fuck out of here.
You're not not a dating app guy.
Not a dating app guy, but that's beside the point. It's like if that's the best effort you're giving.
Yeah. Well, no.
Swiping around on your phone.
It does say at the end here, but I guess not counting, but if I had to guess, I've been rejected over 200 times in my life, roughly twice a month for 8 years. Fuck counting old. I don't know what that means, but he's been rejected a lot. Dude, that's all right.
There's got to be a second side of this. He's got to have some issues. He might be. Well, I guess he couldn't be, but maybe
What?
No. He could be the guy who went on the date with that chick, and he considers getting rejected.
It's just all the same guy.
Yeah.
All these guy, the weird guy with the cat and the breast.
I mean, how many of these people are there out there? I would like, You
got to go out there. This is what you do. You go take a cooking class, all right? You go out there. You learn how to cook, okay? In the class, there's probably going to be. Do you have any buddies that you can do any of this with, by the way? Like, is it just you alone going out? Because that's even tougher. But say you have a buddy. Go out. Maybe don't do the cooking class with the buddy. That's actually a different
That's
route.
setting the wrong message.
That's probably
if you're
10
there
years
to meet women.
early. If you're 36, single, maybe the cooking class is the good way to go. But go out with a group of friends and just keep shooting your shot, man. Here's what you do. You go up there, you introduce yourself, you find something of substance to talk about, anything, literally anything. She'll then respond to it, and then you just go into the conversation. You've been rejected 200 times, you said. 200 times. What's the difference of 201?
Lower your standards, too.
Just keep going. Well, I disagree on the lower. Well, we don't know what his standards is.
I mean, if
you
he's really
want a
0 for
girlfriend,
200.
If he really wants a girlfriend, yes, I guess maybe. But if you're like, I want this and I don't need a girlfriend, just keep shooting the shot, man. One will drop. And just be cool about it. Don't let it be life or death. That's another thing. Don't let it be life or death. In the moment, it's going to seem very.
In the moment, that's all it is. Yeah.
Just breathe. You're gonna be all right. And get through this. Go to a new city, maybe. Try stop fishing out of the same pond. Great.
Yeah, move.
That
Uproot
was
your life.
really good.
Change your vibe.
Yeah, don't come here though because we have enough. Yeah. We don't need any more competition.
I know enough guys who've been rejected 200 times. We don't need another one.
Yeah, 205 coming up. Yeah, no. Okay.
Milestone weekend.
Yeah. Wilmington, we got time for one more? Two more? Here we go. All right, last one. This guy, he's a 22-year-old male. He's dating a girl 3 years younger, probably a junior. He's a junior in college, dating probably a freshman. I don't know why that mattered. I don't know why I called that
22, he's a senior.
He's a senior, you think? Yeah, and she's a sophomore? Freshman
sophomore.
Yeah. My girl, yeah.
Don't like where this one's going.
My girlfriend is upset / uncomfortable because I pointed out I'm stronger than her. Nice. What a great conversation starter, my man. That's definitely not going to get you in trouble. And I can already tell you, yeah, you are the ass. I say that now, but let's give him a fair shot. Hey, everyone, needing some advice. I haven't been dating her very long, but I was speaking to her last night on the phone, and she mentioned she wants to go for a run today. Then a few minutes later, mentioned how this one van did something weird next to her once. She didn't have her pepper spray, so she should go get some again. Okay? Random. So she mentioned not going for a run today and then just brought up that a creepy van almost got her. Don't understand how that
almost
correlates.
Only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I pointed out that she needs to be careful because we don't live in a very safe country. Okay? And that men are stronger than her and pepper spray might not help as much as she's thinking. New paragraph. She says yes, that's why she started going to the gym. That's great. All right, working out. She's been gymming. She's been gymming for over a year, and for a woman, she is decently strong. That's going to get our show canceled, reading that. We can't. She's just strong, okay? Not for a woman. She's just strong. I responded by saying, sure, she is strong, but if she thinks about when we play wrestle, how easy it is for me to hold her down when I don't let her win, she knows I do this. Okay, so what he's trying to say here is that when they wrestle, he easily could just take over and out.
Why are they wrestling?
Okay, there could be a belt on the line. We don't know. Okay?
United States.
There's
title.
a lot of storylines that could be why they wrestle. All right. I don't know. Maybe the Undertaker got involved. I don't know. Since last night, she told me she needs some space today because she's feeling upset and anxious about the whole man being stronger thing and a bit uncomfortable around me. I don't understand. I was trying to watch out for her. Yeah, But just the way you went about it, I guess, is just that's.
I mean, she sounds like a 19-year-old girl with 19-year-old girl petty issues. And what's he doing? This is every time we get to these, man. I'm always like, why
This
do these
isn't
people even
crazy,
find
dude.
themselves in those situations? What do you mean?
I feel like a lot of 22-year-olds date a lot of 19-year-olds. It's not the most uncommon thing in the world in college.
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, yeah.
I think he just didn't have to be like rub it in her face a little. Like he could have just let it go. He knows he's stronger. You don't have to keep like reminding her.
Yeah.
I feel like he stood with the championship over her and just kind of was like looking down situation. And she's like, okay, you could just went to the back.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was a WWE reference.
If I had to bet, they're already broken up. When was this posted?
This was posted. Well, they're gonna read. They're gonna hear us talking about it 12 hours ago.
They're already broken up. That's it.
They're donezo. They're donezo bunzo.
One last match.
Yeah, this was a retirement match for sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're doing one more because I did want to do this one. Last one. Am I the asshole for throwing out my girlfriend's fruit? This might sound crazy, but here's the deal. My girlfriend, Jamie, wow, just names her right off the bat.
She's a 29-year-old female, so if you know a 29-year-old Jamie.
20. This is her.
She had a fruit thrown away.
Jamie's obsessed with fruit, okay? It's great, it's healthy and all, but she has a habit that's driving me nuts. She cuts up apples, watermelons, and whatever, leaves them Leaves them on the counter all day uncovered. Even worse, she keeps using little cups to reuse tea bags. Ugh. Leaving them out for hours with tea still in them. Perfect breeding grounds for mold, not to mention a total eyesore. Okay, this, by the way,
this is very fair.
Very fair to be upset about this. I'm upset already for him. That's because not to even mention the fruit flies that are probably around this house. We already had a fight a few weeks ago because I threw out the used tea bags. Yeah, that she should be throwing them out. Apparently, that's a cardinal sin in her world. Now we have a full-blown fruit fly infestation, called it, thanks to her fruit platter displays.
He put fruit platter in quotes.
He doesn't believe in this. Today's prize, half a lemon literally crawling with flies and some apple slices that look like week-old dog treats. He's funny.
He's cooking. I see why she's with him. He's a funny guy.
So trying to be the sanitation hero, I tossed the whole thing. Big mistake. Apparently throwing out fruit that's become a breeding ground for flies is wasting food in her eyes. She claims she was going to eat those fly-covered apples anyway. Yuck! Oh, my God.
She sounds like a dirty hippie.
Yeah. This is so gross, dude.
Oh.
So now we're not speaking. I called her out on the flies, but she blew up, accusing me of being wasteful and not respecting her dietary choices. Is that a laugh or you just shit yourself?
Maybe a little bit of both. I'll get you a new chair, Christian.
Yeah, not talking. Called her out on the flies, but she blew up, accusing me of being wasteful and not respecting her dietary choices. It's gotten to the point where I don't even want to use the kitchen anymore. Am I the jerk for wanting a clean kitchen, or is this just a battle you pick when you date someone who uses the counter as a personal fruit orchard with questionable hygiene practices? That's a loaded question.
Well,
that's a loaded question.
Asking the wrong guy, I'm always going to side with the clean kitchen. She sounds disgusting.
This
and
guy,
you should
dude.
leave her because that's just no way to live.
That's so gross that she was gonna eat it after flies have been on it. Like, it's one thing to leave it out for a while and be like, no, I'm still gonna eat that, and you're like, oh, okay. But the fact that flies were crawling on it, that's disgusting. Now, is this guy lying? I don't know, but like, because it's pretty one-sided here. It's like we know this is obviously. I mean, unless it's Christian, he's the asshole, right? Is there any argument for this that she's the asshole? Yeah,
she's the asshole.
Yeah. Is there any argument that he's the asshole?
No. It's
nothing,
disgusting.
right? There's nothing that we can.
What if it's like a side? It's gross. No, who would want to live like that?
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
can't
mean?
think of anything. Like maybe like a charity or something like that. She was like preparing these fruit baskets for.
Covered in flies.
Well, then she leaves them out too long. They're covered in flies.
Ordering
Yeah.
flies for the
It
holidays.
sounds like she just doesn't pick up after herself, which is just
That's disgusting.
29.
Yeah,
Picking
Jamie.
up after yourself.
Jamie, he called her out. It's
Wow.
this was 16 hours ago. This guy, there's someone out there dealing with this right now.
Well, he's dealing with it.
Yeah.
He's probably came home from work to more flies on the counter today.
Yeah.
That's no way to
Listen,
live.
man, this podcast is going to save you, I hope. She's the asshole. I hope you get justification. It blew up in 16 hours. He's got a huge amount of responses. 127 responses.
And they're all telling him that he's in the right, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's any way that's not. But cool, man. All right, well, that's the podcast because we're deep in it. I don't know what we're cutting. We might cut some of it. We might cut all of it. Probably none of it. But
There might just not be an episode.
yeah, well, yeah, that
Episode
happens.
85, the lost episode.
Yeah, we have a couple lost episodes for sure. That's it for the episode. Justin, thank you for coming on for the third time.
Thanks for having me.
Justin Pickleback Bjorseth. See him at Lou's. You still doing deliveries?
Yeah. You'll see me out there.
Yeah, you'll see, you'll see him at any place that Lou's is sponsoring anything. So maybe the Rib Fest or
Why would we
Grow
be at
Fest
No,
or
that already happened, and we were. Yeah.
Columbus Day. But yeah, all right, guys. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Peace.